An encounter broke out between terrorists and security forces in Jammu and Kashmir's Kulgam district on Monday, leaving 3 terrorists dead. The encounter broke out after the terrorists fired upon a patrolling party of the security forces at Lower Munda in Kazigund area of the South Kashmir district. At least 5 civilians were injured in a blast on Monday at the encounter site in Jammu and Kashmir's Kulgam district, where 3 terrorists were killed in the morning. An explosion took place at the encounter site at Lower Munda in the Kazigund area, injuring 5 civilians who had assembled there. They said a shell left behind during the gun battle between terrorists and security forces exploded. The first batch of 369 Jammu and Kashmir students who were stranded in Kota in Rajasthan due to lockdown have returned, said the state government on Monday. They have been sent to their respective districts where they will be put under quarantine. The government had provided 15 buses for their travel. According to official sources, of the 369 students, 213 are from Kashmir and the rest are from Jammu and Ladakh. From Lakhanpur of Kathua district, the students were sent to their respective districts after being screened for COVID-19. The restrictions imposed to contain the spread of the coronavirus disease were intensified in Kashmir on Monday as the valley entered the 40th day of its lockdown. The decision to intensify the restrictions on the movement and assembly of people in most parts of the Kashmir Valley were taken following a sudden spike in detection of fresh COVID-19 positive cases over the past few days. The administration has said essential services including healthcare personnel have been exempted from the restrictions, while otherwise only persons with valid movement passes are being allowed passage. Security forces on Monday launched a search operation along the Jammu-Pathankot highway and hinterland areas in Jammu and Kashmir's Hiranagar sector on intelligence inputs about suspicious movement. On Sunday, search operations were carried out along the international border in Samba district. The traffic on the highway was halted and the entire area has been searched. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Monday said the impact of coronavirus will remain visible in the coming months and masks and face covers will be part of life, while asserting that the country needs to give importance to the economy as well as continue the fight against COVID-19. The remarks came during his interaction with chief ministers via video conferencing to discuss the emerging situation and plan ahead of tackling the COVID-19 pandemic. The Prime Minister underlined that the lockdown has yielded positive results as the country has managed to save thousands of lives in the past 1.5 months. The 270-kilometer long Jammu-Srinagar National Highway was on Monday reopened for essential services, a day after only allowing vehicles carrying Darbar Move officials. Meanwhile, essential service vehicles carrying vegetables, fruits and other commodities were plying normally on 434-kilometer long Srinagar Leh National Highway, the only road connecting the Union Territory of Ladakh with the rest of the country. Srinagar administration have initiated action against at least 50 persons who were caught possessing fake movement passes amid the COVID-19 lockdown. Deputy Commissioner Srinagar Shahid Iqbal Chaudhary said some of the passes were scanned copies of the original passes issued by the competent authority. In some cases, he said, some persons have themselves fabricated movement passes with forged seal and signatures of the authorities concerned. Lockdown has yielded positive results as the country has managed to save thousands of lives in the past 1.5 months, said Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Monday while interacting with chief ministers via video conference on the prevailing COVID-19 situation. He, however, forewarned that the danger of the virus is far from over and constant vigilance is of paramount importance. SSP Ramban Hasib ul Rahman on Monday flagged off 4 highway patrol vehicles, 2 each towards Nashri and Jawahar Tunnel respectively, for patrolling purposes so that the highway-related emergencies can be tackled rapidly. The activity is a part of government's initiative to enhance 24/7 vigil on NH44. Each vehicle has an oxygen cylinder and first aid to assist ambulances during emergency mishap. With Bandipora recording the highest number of COVID-19 positive cases in the Union Territory of J&K, authorities have decided to launch a massive health audit under which all the residents of the district would be screened for the infection. Bandipora is the worst COVID-hit district in J&K with 124 positive cases and 1 death. Of these, over 36% of positive cases have been reported from Dangarpura in Bandipora, prompting authorities to put about 150 people in hospital and administrative quarantine. The rest of the people from Dangarpura have been put in home quarantine. Terming house-to-house health survey and audit started on Monday in Srinagar city as indispensable for better planning and response to combat COVID-19. Deputy Commissioner Srinagar, Shahid Iqbal Chaudhary said that there are sporadic reports of non-cooperation. Dr. Chaudhary urged Srinagar residents to keep visiting teams for accurate health data. It's a collective fight against COVID-19, he added. Police have destroyed large-scale illegal cultivation of poppy in Jammu and Kashmir's Riyasi district and booked several people in the area. A reliable source informed the Arnas police station about the illegal cultivation of poppy in Dharan village of Thakrakot Tehsil without any permission. During the course of action, the team seized some poppy plants and after obtaining some samples and completing formalities, the cultivation was destroyed on spot by the order of a Tehsildar. A COVID-19 laboratory has been set up in the Union Territory of Ladakh to ensure timely and cost-effective sample testing. Earlier, the samples had to be sent to Delhi by flights, leading to delays and heavy expenditure. The COVID-19 testing laboratory, first such facility in the Union Territory, was set up with the help of Pranod Richard India Foundation. A total of 6,184 COVID-19 patients have recovered so far, taking the recovery rate in the country to 22.17%, the Health Ministry said on Monday. There has been a rise of 1,396 cases in 24 hours since Sunday morning, taking the total number of COVID-19 cases to 27,892 in India. According to Health Ministry data, the total number of COVID-19 deaths in the country stood at 872. To curb the spread of COVID-19, local authority banned spitting at public places and made compulsory to wear the mask in Leh. Rupees 500 will be charged who violate the norms. The total number of COVID-19 cases in Ladakh stands at 20, which includes 14 cured patients.